What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about the massive year of content that we're going to be receiving this year so far in 2024. We're 6 months in, and these next following 6 months are going to be probably the biggest that we've ever seen in Call of Duty's history, not only with the remainder of Modern Warfare 3's life cycle, but also with Black Ops 6's release. There's so much to look forward to, and in this video we're going to cover everything that you need to know about that, as well as the upcoming dates, so you know exactly what to look forward to and exactly what's going to happen next. If you find the video helpful or informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. A quick reminder, I did post a video yesterday going over the creator class for Black Ops 6. We got early showcasing of that, how the class system is going to work, how the gunsmith is going to work, what it looks like, and everything that you need to know about that I've covered in that video, so check it out. I'll have the link down in the description. Before we get into it, a quick word from our sponsor, MessyModdingStore.com. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you complete your mastery camo challenges, and much more. And the reason why I promote them is they do everything 100% legit without using mods or unlock tools. And not to mention, they have some of the best reviews, so check them out. The link will be down in the description. The very first thing that we have in this upcoming 2024 timeline will be the Season 4 Reloaded update. This update is going to be going live this upcoming June on the 26th, which is around a week and a half away. The good news is this upcoming Wednesday, which falls on the 19th, is when we usually will receive our roadmaps and the blog post, so you know exactly what brand new content is coming in. Surprisingly enough, they've been very quiet about what the content is that they have scheduled for this update, and usually they only do that when the update is going to contain some pretty big stuff. They mentioned in the blog post that we got in the first half of Season 4 that there's a lot of redacted events that are scheduled, a big summer event that's going to be coming in that has to do with Task Force 141 taking a summer vacation. If you guys remember the Days of Summer event that we received with World War II, it looks like we may get something of that caliber. There's also crossovers coming in with one that we have called the Crow, and there's a couple more other events that they announced. For example, a mutation one that will last a couple weeks long and will give you some really good rewards for collecting even more DNA samples, which is a part 2 of the critical countdown event we currently have in the game. There's also brand new weapons like the Spaz 12, known as the Reclaimer now, and a Sledgehammer melee weapon. The classified battle pass sector will also be opening up. Brand new 6v6 maps are going to be coming in, and so much more. So if you want the full details on that, I've already made a video in the past and covered the Season 4 Reloaded update. I'll have that video linked down in the description, but we will get the official roadmap and the blog post this upcoming Wednesday. And this is only the first thing in the timeline and probably the smallest out of everything that we're going to discuss here, but this will fall in this upcoming month. Following that, we go on into the Season 5 update, which is set to arrive the following month in July around the 24th. So Reloaded is going to stay here for 4 weeks, which you do have 4 weekly challenges you're going to be able to complete. The 5th one is going to open up not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, and is going to continue up until the 24th, and then we're going to jump into a brand new season. Now, as of right now, there's only a little bit of information that I've seen leakers talking about, as well as posting, that I know isn't coming in Season 4, so more than likely either Season 5 and beyond. But because it's still too early to tell, I can't confirm what is and won't be coming in. But they mentioned a Tug of War LTM. Reality Post, he said, new Tug of War game strings and images. The images don't show up. Denying kills is important to stop the enemy from stealing your points. Win by depleting the enemy's score to 0. Grabbing dog tags will earn score for your team and steal score from the enemy. Now, there is also another potential mode that could come in, and Sledgehammer did a Q&A, and someone asked them about cyber attack coming into MW3. They said, our team recently began working on bringing cyber attack to Modern Warfare 3, but we can't promise it'll be ready soon enough for release, hence the lack of a response up until this point. To clarify, our reply during the November AMA was never a guarantee that the mode would return, but instead a prompt for players to voice their wishes for it, allowing us to gauge interest. As we explained, cyber attack was not a part of our plans for this game, which makes it very difficult to fit into our development schedule. Several systems, including our maps and UI, do not currently work with this mode. Bringing it over from last year's game is not an easy task. So as they mentioned, as of right now, it's not confirmed they'll come in, but it's something that they're working on, and maybe with the Season 4 Reloaded update, we'll end up getting a little bit more information on what's to come. But we'll know about the weapons, the maps, the modes, the crossovers, the collaborations, the theme of the battle pass, all that good stuff will be covered here shortly. And in the meantime, there was also a couple of weapons that we did talk about, such as the bow and arrow that was previously leaked. We thought it was going to come in with The Walking Dead. And then there was the STG-44, which we thought would release this season, and none of these have released so far. And then there was also the spear melee weapon, and none of those ended up coming in. So more than likely, you can expect some of them to carry into Season 5. Now, the next big thing to take note of is after the Season 5 update goes live, it will be around the time for Season 5 Reloaded. I'm guessing around the same time that they do Reloaded, they're going to also be doing COD Next, which falls on August 28th. And this is the date they've already confirmed with the Xbox Direct showcasing. What will happen in COD Next, this will be the third installation or third year we've ever seen this, is they're going to give us a deep dive of Black Ops 6. Usually what they will focus on is they'll invite creators to stream and play multiplayer as well as Warzone. And this is when you get early gameplay showcasing the features, the maps, what to expect, some of the brand new weapons, how the gameplay itself looks, and how it will play. And if you watch the Xbox Direct showcasing, you'll notice that it was around 25 minutes long, and the majority of it was devs talking, and the clips that they showed were like little cinematics. It's actually going to be the exact opposite of that. They're going to be more focused on the actual gameplay and the multiplayer side of Black Ops 6. So this is when people will really formulate that opinion if Black Ops 6 is the game that they plan on purchasing, if it's going to be that game for Call of Duty, and what their thoughts and opinions are, because you can't really base that off of cinematics and little short like 10-second clips that they showed during the Direct. Something important that they also do during COD Next is this is when they announce the upcoming timeline for the rest of the year. For example, last year they ended up announcing that Fortune's Keep was returning as well as Rebirth Island were coming back, and this year they'll probably do the same thing. They'll let us know Verdansk is actually going to make its way back, what the new Warzone map looks like, what it will play like, and early gameplay footage. So if you're a fan of zombies, multiplayer, or Warzone, the Next is going to be something that you should be looking forward to. And what makes it different this year is, according to employees from Game, exactly after the Xbox showcasing ends, you'll be able to go live with the open beta. So that way you don't sit there and watch the stream, which is around 4 to 5 hours long, get all hyped up for Black Ops 6 just to find out that you can't even play the game. According to that post, if you actually ended up pre-ordering the game, you'll have access starting on the 28th, and this will go all the way up until September 3rd, and this is early access to the beta. You'll usually get to play around 3 to 4 maps. There'll also be a couple of modes, usually like Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirm, the Hardpoint, the standard usual modes that are in every single Call of Duty title. Maybe there'll be 1 or 2 unique ones that they want to test out for you guys and let us try out. There's also going to be a level cap. You'll be able to play that out entirely, level up your character, unlock different beta rewards. And the craziest part is this beta actually starts on a Wednesday. I don't think I've ever seen that before. They usually will start it on the weekend, so it starts Friday, goes through Saturday, Sunday, then Monday's the last day. But this case, it starts on Wednesday and goes all the way up until Monday, which gives you almost an entire week to enjoy the beta. And guess what? The following weekend, there will be another beta that will open up, and this one will be the open version, meaning that you don't have to pre-order the game. And if you did pre-order, you'll get to play both weekends and enjoy the game for even longer. Now, after the beta weekend ends, this is where we go back to Modern Warfare 3. Usually, this is the most upsetting time of the year for Call of Duty players. You got to play the new Call of Duty, test it out, and now you have to go back to the old one and play that out for another like month or two before the release. So what will happen is during this time, the Season 6 update will go live, and usually what Call of Duty will do here, because they do understand that everyone is hyped for the next Call of Duty title and they're a little bit bored of the older one, they'll usually add the most and the best amount of content that they do. And last year we ended up receiving the Haunting event. More than likely they'll end up doing the same exact thing this year, although Call of Duty's Black Ops 6 will release a little bit before Halloween begins. That's the next best holiday that Call of Duty will usually revolve their season theme around. This gives them the opportunity to add Haunting events, zombies, different game modes, different rewards, different events. And the most important thing for Call of Duty is the crossovers that they do that generate them a lot of money. So this is their prime opportunity to bring in skins like Freddy Krueger, or bring in Chucky, or like Saw, Scream, Jason. There's a whole bunch of different characters that they can bring in from these crossovers, collaborations, spooky theme type of operator skins that a lot of people actually look forward to every single year. It's safe to assume that that will probably be the theme for Season 6. And from my understanding, last year we didn't end up getting a Season 6 Reloaded. The Reloaded update was the Haunting event, so that's what you could probably expect to happen here in this case. If there's a movie that comes around that time that's scary, maybe that will be the crossover operator that we get. From the dates that I saw, I believe Terrifier 3 comes out. Maybe that could end up being a crossover that they release. But following that, after the Season 6 update goes live, which will be the final season for Modern Warfare 3, a week before the release of Black Ops 6, which is set to be on October 18th, which falls on a Friday, there will be early access given out. At the moment, Call of Duty has been very silent with the early access. I remember with the MW3, they were advertising, and with the pre-ordering, you pre-order the game, you'll get early access, and they explained it. This time around, they haven't talked about campaign early access, and they've been a little bit quiet about it, as if they're about to make a separate blog post and announce that later into the future. And according to insiders, they are not only going to be giving campaign early access, but apparently zombies might get early access as well. Now, if that is indeed the case, that means there is going to be another announcement that they're going to fully release and let you know about, probably around COD Next, or at least before that when they drop the zombies trailer. And at the moment, they haven't talked about about it in the COD blog post. All they mentioned towards the very end is there will be additional pre-order bonuses for anyone who pre-orders Black Ops 6 that they have yet to announce. So you can assume that the early access for campaign and zombies is also going to be among that. And last year, since it released a week early, you can expect the same exact thing here. Shortly after that, on October 25th will be the official release for Black Ops 6, and this is where everyone is going to shift on over to Black Ops 6. The maps are going to be available, the multiplayer servers will go live, the season will begin, and now you can grind out your prestiges, try to get to that master level, do the mastery camo challenges, and you can work your way through everything on Black Ops 6. Now, shortly after the Black Ops 6 release, there usually isn't a brand new update or any sort of new content added for around a month to 2 months, and that usually is around December is when we get the Season 1 update, and this is when Black Ops 6 Season 1 will begin. The Warzone integration will also start, and everything from Warzone will be integrated, meaning the omnidirectional movement, the Black Ops 6 weapons, the new Black Ops 6 Warzone map will all be implemented into Warzone. So if you don't plan on purchasing Black Ops 6 and you'd rather play Warzone, you won't get the update or the Black Ops 6 content up until the very end of the year, which is usually December, and that's when everything will be squashed and put together with the Season 1 update. And then when Season 1 starts, you already know they're going to have their little theme, probably have to do with the campaign or the storyline, a new battle pass, new sets of operators, skins, and all that usual stuff. So as of right now, this is everything that you need to know in regards to Black Ops 6, the timeline that we have for 2024, all the brand new content coming in. As of right now, the things that really aren't confirmed, which I've talked about, we'll have more information as we get closer to them, so I'll continuously do update videos and let you guys know. And as I mentioned earlier, the Season 4 Reloaded update will start going live, or at least the information will go live starting next week, and that's the next thing to look forward to. But if you guys have any questions, comment them down below. That's all they got for you guys in this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It's been your boy Chidzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.